LeBron James opts in for his $52.6 million contract, his the 1 year deal to stay with the Lakers after the Lakers missed out on got eliminated in the first round of the playoffs last year. LeBron James does say he's watching LA's moves. Brian Windhorst comes out and says the contract feels unusual, says this is the first time in 23 years he's ever been on a contract that's in its last year. So this obviously comes with Luka Doncic staying on the Lakers. And Rich Windhorst says that Rich Paul, LeBron's agent, said that fellow Lakers star Luka Doncic and the team were informed that this would be LeBron's move. However, the rest of the league was not keyed in. And they said this didn't catch anybody by surprise. And the big thing, though, is they are paying attention to the moves the Lakers are making. The Lakers have already set themselves up to not have success next year with LeBron. Luka Doncic, the trade to LA was a fleece by Dallas, particularly if Anthony Davis stays healthy, and now Cooper Flagg is there, and particularly if Kyrie Irving stays healthy. I thought that from the time. I think Luka Doncic has a lot of issues that people don't pay attention to, despite the fact that he's an elite shooter. There's a lot of problems in his game that need to be addressed, and they never have been. So I don't think he's championship caliber. I don't think playing with LeBron fully makes him championship caliber. I think he's a perfect complement to LeBron, a better one than a lot of other people LeBron has gone for. But LeBron is already in a bit of a bind because the Lakers also traded away Dorian Finney-Smith. And here's the truth of the matter. LeBron made a mistake opting in. He should have gone to an already ready team that was loaded and needed a little bit of help somewhere, because the Lakers don't know what they're doing with the moves they're going to make. And the Lakers also should probably think about starting over and just building for the future. Even if that means building around Luka Doncic, okay, do that. You can do that at this point because Luka Doncic is 26. So you got a good back. I mean, you got 5 years of Luka Doncic's prime at the very least, even if he doesn't take care of his body the way LeBron does. I'd build for the future if I was LA and maybe try to acquire some pieces here or there. I don't know if they have a championship run in them. The other part of this is that, and this is my big warning to LeBron James with the Lakers. If he tries to strong arm the Lakers to make moves for him, he will walk away with only 4 rings. If he tries to strong arm the Lakers to make more moves for him to build the championship team he wants, LeBron James will not win another ring with them. It is LeBron James's fault he doesn't have as many rings as Michael Jordan despite playing so many more years. And I'm not talking about who's better between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. I'm talking about things LeBron has done to hamper his own team. Everywhere LeBron has gone, he has strong-armed that team to make decisions, personnel decisions, that are not good for him or the team. Not just choosing Bronny James last year in the NBA draft, which was a LeBron James move, but also making decisions that LeBron thought was the right one at the time that was never the right one. Everywhere LeBron has gone, he has demanded teams make trades he wants. He was the one who pushed for the Lakers to trade for Russell Westbrook and give up Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Montrezl Harrell, despite Kuzma having a huge part of their title run in 2020 and Harrell being a solid player at center. Remember, they won the title in 2020. They had a bad 2020-21 season because Anthony Davis got hurt. And then LeBron pushed for the Lakers to make those trades to get Russell Westbrook. It was a major overreaction. And LeBron proved at that point he wasn't a great talent evaluator because Russell Westbrook and him were never going to work together. That was never going to be a fit. Russell Westbrook's hardly a good fit for anybody with the way he plays, particularly now that he's gotten older. LeBron then didn't want them to let Alex Caruso go, but they couldn't afford Caruso because they had to pay Westbrook, who they added at LeBron's request. LeBron James's problem is he is as bad of a talent evaluator as Michael Jordan. But the bigger problem for him is that unlike Michael Jordan, teams have listened to LeBron, whereas the Bulls never listened to MJ. And LeBron has teams listening to him because he tries to strong arm them. And it has become a huge mistake. LeBron, the GM, is horrible. He is not a good GM. He might actually be worse than Michael Jordan. I'm just going to be honest. He might be worse than Michael Jordan. How to this day he thought that Russell Westbrook would work better with him than Kyle Kuzma is beyond me. It's still one of the most insane things I could have ever thought of. Okay. For LeBron to think that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt he doesn't know what he's doing when he demands trades be made for certain players. Look, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to take it a little bit further back. LeBron, when he was deciding to go back to Cleveland, wanted to strong arm the Cavs back in 2015. I believe it was 2015 to make the trade to land Kevin Love. That was a huge mistake. That was a big mistake. I'm going to say it right now. That was a big mistake. I think the Cavs actually could have had a better chance to compete with the Warriors, at least for the first 2 years, had they stuck with drafting Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, I know that's a crazy thing for me to say. I get it. And not a lot of people will believe it, particularly since it turns out as of right now, Kevin Love has been a more effective shooter than Andrew Wiggins, which is kind of crazy to think about because it shouldn't be that way. But I think Andrew Wiggins would have been a better fit for LeBron and Kyrie than Kevin Love ended up being. I really do. I really do. You get a little more perimeter defense. You still get very good three-point shooting. You get an athletic wing. You could have moved LeBron down to the 4, and you could have had Wiggs at the 3, and then you could have had Kyrie play the 1. I actually think that would have been a very good counter to what Golden State was doing at the time. Kevin Durant's 2 rings still would have happened, but LeBron could have at least had Andrew Wiggins healthy his first go round in 2015, 2016, and 2014, 2015. Yeah, 2014, 2015. And a rookie Andrew Wiggins may have been enough without the pressure of playing in a Minnesota team that just was trying to start over. Could have been enough with LeBron leading the way for them to win a title because, as you remember, Kevin Love and Kyrie got hurt that year. So I think LeBron has been making mistake after mistake and strong-arming teams since he has been in the league, and it's been to his detriment. And if he hadn't been strong-arming teams, he might actually have 6 rings by now. He might. I still would say, by the way, I don't make the claim that Michael Jordan's better than LeBron because Michael Jordan has 6 rings and LeBron has 4. I think that's a dumb argument. I make the claim because I'm an advanced metrics guy, and Michael Jordan's advanced metrics are slightly better than LeBron's, despite playing a position and in an era that doesn't value advanced metrics as much. It really and missing 2 years in his prime. I think Michael Jordan is a better player. Missing 2 years in his prime, which would have boosted his advanced metrics, even make it crazier. And there was never a time when LeBron's career advanced metrics overall were better than Michael's. That's why I say Michael Jordan is a better player than LeBron. But it's extremely close. It's extremely close. And I'm not going to sit there and say that LeBron is lesser because he only has 4 rings. Okay. He's also very clutch. LeBron is very clutch. I just think that LeBron James is a bad general manager, and his general management has cost him more rings because he consistently tries to strong arm people to make decisions he wants. And those decisions are generally not good decisions.